time I go back to America, there is always this sense that I'm going back in time. Because even with all this innovation and all this money, things like basic infrastructure maintenance just falls through the cracks. And that's literally. And I do have to say that this is not a diss track because y'all know I ain't a hater. They're more like light suggestions that I think we should start doing in America. So look, if you want to pull up in the comments after you hit that subscribe button. As a matter of fact, the other day, I legit saw some guys basically spraying down the freaking trash cans. They were like cleaning them, wiping them down, doing everything, doing the whole 9 yards. I then saw it again in Amsterdam. And this is what gave me the idea for this video. Just the fact that I keep seeing just regular maintenance done on almost everything and everywhere. And for me, this is something that's truly amazing because I'm gonna be honest, all my years living in the States, you do not see regularly done maintenance on the infrastructure or just things like trash cans or clean, like nothing. You don't see that stuff there. Which brings me to my first point, and that is America should start maintaining its infrastructure a lot better. And the reason I say this is because every time I go back, again, I go back to the States a lot, and pimping, it looks like it's just falling apart. Like it seems like everything's just falling apart from the roads to the bridges. And this is something that I don't understand considering the fact that I'm living here in the Netherlands, right? And here in the Netherlands, you could tell like a lot of this stuff is extremely old. Like a lot of it. But for some reason, it's well maintained. Like how do they do it? That bike, his bike needs some maintaining. That bike loud. But most importantly, if they could do it here, why can't we do it in the States? And now don't get me wrong, the States is much bigger. Come on, Pimpin'. Look, I ain't no National Geographic or nothing, but like Pimpin', we all know the States is much bigger. But I have noticed a common theme with a lot of different countries, no matter the size. And a lot of countries they maintain their infrastructure. Now, I can't speak for everywhere, but at least here, it is something that's done like on a weekly basis, it seems, because someone's always working on something. Like there's always some kind of maintenance being done, either whether it's on a building or on the road, something. There's always something. They even sometimes shut down the bridges to do maintenance on them. And after seeing it for so long now, because I've been here for a while now, I don't understand why we cannot do this in the States. You know what's crazy is when I was living in America, I used to make excuses for it. But after living here and seeing how well maintained everything is on a regular basis, I don't see why we can't do the same. We don't really have an excuse. I'm gonna just be real. There's really no excuse. All these freaking water main breaks and collapsed bridges and all that stuff going on over there, it doesn't make any sense to me. And look, maybe I'm missing something, but let me know for real, because I'm not getting it. I mean, they are outdoing us like crazy. They're maintaining their roads better, their public utilities a lot better, and even just their bridges and everything else a lot better. Even their buildings. It doesn't matter how much these buildings are leaning. They are not tipping over. All them houses over there leaning. All of them. I'm also tired of going back to the States and feeling like I'm stepping back in time like that. And it, in a weird way, because everything's technically newer over there. But you go, and it's legit like you going back in time. Quick side note though, anybody want to do a houseboat tour with me? Only $9.50. Now on that note of feeling like you step back in time when you go back to the States, something else that we need to do a lot better with is just mainstreaming our innovations. And I really think America could do this, because America is a powerhouse when it comes to innovation. But what I realize, especially after living here for so long, what I realize is they don't really go anywhere with it. Like they won't mainstream things that will benefit the public and make processes easier if there's no money involved. And a perfect example of this is paying my bills and doing my taxes. Because look, I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know how to do my taxes in the States. I'm gonna just super say it here, I do in like 5 minutes if I didn't have a business. But they made it so simple and easy to do. Same with paying bills, right? I was literally today, I was paying a little extra on my mortgage. Because I'm trying to get that house paid off as soon as possible. I was paying a little extra on my mortgage, and the way just the whole payment structure is and the way everything flows, it's just so easy. So like, let's say it's the first of the month, you need to pay your mortgage. You'll just get a pop-up in your bank app that tells you to pay it. You can click yes or you can click no. All of my bills work like this, and it's extremely secure. I've never had any problems with it, and it's easy and efficient. And out of all the bills I have to pay, the hardest one to pay is the one American bill I have, which is my American phone number bill. And again, don't get me wrong, Americans have invented so many useful and helpful things, but nothing streamlined to the public in the sense of it holds everybody back. So basically, when I go to pay my phone bill, I'm like, this how we still paying phone bills? Like, why are we paying phone bills like this? And the same thing happens when I do my American taxes. There has been no something went in my eye. But yeah, there has been no development, no streamlining of the process, nothing since I've been alive. But you know what's funny with that whole thing is that I would have never known that there was a better and easier and more efficient way to do something just as simple as taxes if I didn't move here. And now, quick side note, it is a gorgeous day today. Dang, it was supposed to rain. No rain. Look how freaking nice it is. Also, side note, look how gorgeous that shot is. Pimp. Come on, you see I had to like duck out the way a bit. It's so nice. All right, now I am in Amsterdam on my lunch break, if you guys are wondering. And yeah, I think we're gonna grab a quick cappuccino somewhere. Just trying to figure out where. This place right here looks pretty good. I can sit right here, and I think we're gonna pull up in here. And something else that we should start doing in the States, it's literally updating the consumer privacies and all these privacy laws. We should start doing this because we need to start protecting our data. Look, I don't know how they're doing it here, but whatever they're doing here, it is working. I don't get any spam calls. I don't have random mail. I don't get random emails. And that's all thanks to like the consumer privacy laws here. It is just unreal that I'm not getting spammed. I don't have any issues when I pay my bills. I don't have any issues with my job, which makes a lot of sense of why I haven't been getting spammed or I haven't had any security issues at all. Versus in the States, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the States, when you have a job, they use third-party companies to do things like background checks and all these things. And these companies can literally sell all of the information that your job gave to them on you. And then the worst part about that is that now you got to go out of your way to basically buy apps or something like that to basically help you combat people selling your information. And this information shouldn't have been sold in the first place. Like, there's something just freeing about not having any issues signing up for things or buying things. No issues, no spam. And yeah, man, they are selling our data like hotcakes over there. Like, it is crazy how I didn't even, like, I'll be honest, the whole job thing, I didn't even know. I'm the guy. Hey, look, let's just be real, okay? Can I be real for a second? How can it be the land of the free when you being sold like to everybody? You being sold to all these companies. How are we free? Pimping, if you try to just get your name removed off some of these spam things, it's almost impossible. You remove one, and then it multiplies by like 10. And a quick side note, we did get our cappuccino. We pulled up at this pastry place called Arnold Cornelis, but I already gotta give him points off because he don't get a cookie. Look. Man, I was really looking forward to that, like, cookie. Like, you could see my rib cage, I was looking for that. The cappuccino? Okay, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, but you don't get a cookie, though. Man, that's Oh, dude, thank you. Okay, yeah, I'll be looking for you. Oh, man, I actually really like that place. Man, that lady in there is super nice, too. I have never been to that place, but I think I'll definitely probably go back. Wow, that was it's a really nice place. Now, cappuccino one, I mean, it was okay. You don't get no cookie, but the lady in there is super nice, and the place is nice. So, Pimpin', if you find yourself over at Arnold Cornelis, Pimpin', tell her Sky Money sent you, and you ain't getting no free receipt. I don't know, she ain't even offer me a seat, but she's super nice. Okay, now, quick question for everybody. Would you live on that boat right there? Pimpin', you got a garden on it. They got their table outside, chilling, pimping. I don't know. I would live there. Would you? Man, that thing look nice, man. Yeah, check out the channel. Sorry, I got you. And And like I said earlier, America has done a lot of amazing things, but I feel like we have such a long way to go, and we could be doing so much better. Because a lot of this stuff, to be honest, there's a lot more that we could be doing good on. And like, I ain't even touch on like sick days or just corporate stuff. I ain't touch on tipping. I ain't touch on none of those things that just feel so outdated. And that's the thing too, like again, this is not a diss track pimping. I don't sneak diss. If I'm taking a flight, it's gonna be direct. We don't sneak diss over here. But I think we can do better. And that's why I make these videos, because I think that we can do better. And I think the first step to getting better is recognizing that there's a problem, there's an issue. Like, we've been doing the same stuff for years and years and years, and we're falling behind. But hey, look, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just tripping. But look, let me know in the comments below if I'm just tripping. Now do me a favor and watch the next video that's coming up right